Hi everybody, I'm Lauren Zima and I am about to have a moment. Michael Sparks, hair expert, is here. Michael, you have worked with Meghan Markle for years, is that true?
Yes, since 2006.
Oh my gosh, and you guys were friendly, you did her hair for years, and now we're all seeing her on this big stage as the future royal. Is that a little bit crazy for you?
Yeah, I mean, Meghan's like a friend, super cool, and it's like I kind of like grew up, you know, kind of like with her, knowing her friends, and now I've seen her do this, but it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy.
It's crazy. So Michael is going to show us how to get Meghan's perfect wavy blowout. You guys have seen her wear her hair up in a little messy bun, but also down in a gorgeous, sleek, sexy blowout with some wave to it. So Michael, let's go ahead and get started. What is the first step to the perfect blowout?
So the biggest thing when you start, you kind of want to have some organization. So what I do is that I try to figure out exactly the part. Like I kind of like to do it more on like the natural part. Seeing this, I see you're kind of flipping it over like this.
I'm a little side part girl.
Okay, so we're gonna go off of that. There you go. So what I do is I section the hair from the ear back. You clean sections. You always want to have organization when you do things. Otherwise you can get lost.
I got a lot of hair to get lost in.
Yeah, that's good that you have good hair.
Oh, thank you.
Section the hair at the nape. And like I said, you really got to focus on the roots. When it comes to Meghan Markle though, we like a little bit of body. Like
this is a great look, by the way. I love this moment.
I smooth it a lot, kind of like down here for length, because it's beautiful having long hair. We like that look, but we also want to not smooth it too much at the root on the top of the head, because a little bit of, you know, roughness will add a little bit more body, you know?
A little grit to the hair up
exactly.
there.
It's about smoothing the root and then manipulating the very ends of the hair to kind of hold. So what I do a round brush, blow dry. And like I said, I focus on the roots because we're at the bottom of the hair and for the length. And then I do 1 to 2 turns to add a little bit of body, and then I let it just kind of set. See, with this middle section, I'm doing it twice. I want a little bit more body. Right down here at the bottom, I'm not really trying to add body at all. A little bit of body in the middle and then a lot more at the top. She likes a lot of body. So as I go up, I'm doing less and less work at the root. Funny thing about this when I'm doing this, when I first started doing Meghan's hair though, I used to smooth the whole thing out. And then finally we came up with like a way of doing it. We were like, this looks better. So it's actually something that we kind of did over the years. Now I'm up the top, so I'm gonna over direct a little bit. So basically I'm just over directing, you know, past the part so that it creates more body. Because if I was to blow dry it like this, there's not gonna be as much body. But if I blow dry it like this and then I bring it down, it'll have more body at the top of the hair.
And Meghan loves the body.
Right around the face. It's always frizzy, you know, you have to really put a lot of like, you know, emphasis in it. I mean, you have to really focus right around the edges. With Meghan, we really focus a lot right here on the sides right here.
Okay.
And that's the reason why I have this brush right here. This is a good brush where you can put some product on it and actually comb it. I don't know if you ever noticed, she'll comb it and then she'll actually throw it over.
Oh, get those little, I mean, I have those little baby hairs
Exactly.
and stuff. They make it look not so perfect. Yeah.
Me personally, I love the baby hairs because it holds the hair like in certain ways, but I know a lot of clients that don't like that.
Okay.
And Meghan's one of them.
Now I noticed you haven't really used any product yet, so this is really about the technique.
It's all about the base. So sometimes, you know, I use it's called Royal Blowout. It's easy. It cuts the time in half with your blowout. Meghan, I do use Royal Blowout. I'm trying to set your hair kind of so once your hair gets really hot and then it cools off, it wants to stay like that.
So you're literally holding it where it should be based on the heat.
Yeah.
I love this. You are a roller right now with your hands.
Yeah. Like, and I love it how it's soft. I love this softness right here. I'm not really into the whole like flipped out curl thing, you know?
So when your hair is hot, that's really when you can mold it to the shape you want. Okay.
Now I'm sectioning the hair once again, horizontally sections going up the head, really smoothing down the root. As I go up, less and less smoothing at the root. So I'm focusing at the root right here around the face, because he wants a little, you know, she doesn't want frizz around her face. And everything is always off your face, Papa.
Oh, away from the face will give it just that like softer wave curl versus the perfect curl. So we're adding a curling iron to the mix.
Yes, so I'm gonna do the curling iron, and I'm taking vertical sections is what I'm gonna do. And my assistant, she's gonna be holding the hair as I go up. I like to use a little bit of product when I do this. Today, when I'm gonna, with your type of hair, I'm just gonna use just a simple, light hairspray.
Great.
And then I'll comb it out when I'm done, and it'll just look soft, and it'll look very, very simple. And then what I'm doing is right at the root, I'm kind of teasing just lightly, just to kind of have like a little like dirtiness in it, you'll see. And then at the very end when I'm done, I'll even dirty it more, but just a light little back teasing, nothing crazy.
Dirty it up. So what would be the things that she would ask you for? Like, did she always want long layers, a certain type of cut? What did she ask you for?
Well, she likes my my beachy hair. She loves my layers, and then she loves it to be shorter around her face. And I'm very picky at like the way I cut hair. And I'll go in it and while it's dry, and I'll shape it even more around the face. And so she likes that. She likes how like I'm very particular and I'm picky about hair.
What were some products that you regularly used on her?
The beach sprays. She likes it so messy, but I still had to organize it. But she, you know what I mean? I'm like going there to make sure that it's like I said, organized chaos. Any kind of smooth serum, a little bit at the root,
okay.
A lot from mid shaft to ends. So this is what I would do sometimes with her. I would have her go like this, look straight, and I'll put your head all the way back. So now I'm going for like this smoother look, right? So then I'm gonna spray a little bit of like something that's gonna smooth the hair out a little bit more.
Oh, that smells good.
And then I would comb everything out. And then look down for me now, and then I would do like this.
So you would just tell her, play with your hair.
Yeah, I'd be like, play with your hair. I mean, literally, sometimes she would flip her hair. She would do stuff with it, you know what I mean? It's like, and I'm like, okay, just, yeah, have fun. You should be able to like do whatever you want to do with your hair.
And we see that, you know, she's out doing all these events. The wind is blowing through her hair.
Yeah.
The Meghan Markle blowout. Can you just tell us kind of what your hair philosophy is as an artist? How do you approach your clients?
Like, I'm really into shapes. Like, if someone has if you can cut a good shape, then it's gonna lay and it's gonna fall. Like, I love that. I like hair that moves. I'm an ex-athlete, you know, I was into like fashion, and now I'm doing hair, and I've done it for a while, and I love it.
I see where you and Meghan got along. Athlete, fashion, and you love hair. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm so excited to see it.